friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sarah with the Contoured Chemist. Today is going to be a little different because I'm going to talk about hair. I've been asked quite a bit recently, what do I do with this? So if you want to see how I get my signature waves, keep watching. I'm going to show you a little trick and all of my favorite products of how this mama gets stick straight hair to stay curled for days. So if you want to see how I do it, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, and let me know you like this video so I can make more for y'all. So keep watching. All right, ladies, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Okay, I blew dry my hair this morning. It's clean. All I'm gonna do is add one product before I start curling, and that is Kenra's Volume Dry Shampoo, okay? If you have hair anything like mine, my hair gets super oily if I leave it straight. This just gives a little bit of volume at the roots, distribute at the roots, and then kind of just rub it into your scalp and distribute it. So this will just lengthen my curling. It's gonna, you know, the time it takes before I have to wash my hair again. Who doesn't want longer time? So a little backstory on my hair. I have extremely, oh, that's attractive, Sarah. I have extremely thick hair, but it's fine. So I have a lot of fine hair. I'm just gonna put this section up out of the way, okay? And my hair is stick straight, like would be completely straight. If I just let it dry naturally, I look like a drowned rat. It's not pretty. So I just blow dry my hair upside down. I am looking for as much texture I can add into my hair as possible, which is why you'll see I have a lot of texturizing products, okay? So if you have hair anything like mine, you might like some of these, okay? I'm gonna show you how I use my Kristen S curling iron today. I've got it on 365, which is good for my hair. And I'm gonna use this bad boy as a wand, okay? I love using a curling iron as a wand on short hair because you'll see when you get to these short parts in the back that you don't want straight, you can curl on under really easily with a curling iron that you can't do with a wand. So that is why I use a curling iron instead. So I'm just gonna start right here in the front on my side. That doesn't really show that much. I'm just gonna grab about 1-inch sections and I'm gonna hold the barrel across my head like this, okay? Since it's next to my face, you want those curls to go away from your face. So I'm going to hold it and twirl, and I'm gonna hold that end out, and then I'm gonna kinda, hopefully you can see, turn my curling iron back so it is up against my scalp. Since I'm going across my head like this, you're actually pulling your hair up and away from your scalp, and that's gonna give you the most volume. Since you hold your end out, it's gonna give you that straight look on your ends, and then you can pull down to kind of relax that a little bit. We don't want Shirley Temple curls, but we do want, it is so hard to see dark hair on camera. So I usually do the first couple sections closest to my face, away from my face, and then I start alternating. So since this is the top layer, I'm gonna go ahead and just twist and pull, and then I worry about the bottom. Okay, since this one is away from my face, I'm gonna switch directions and then, whoa, almost burnt myself. And then turn it to get it as close to my scalp as possible without burning myself. You definitely have to be careful when you hold your ends and you have short hair like mine, okay? And then you can just twirl and pull to get that relaxed wave, okay? So I usually do this really long piece by my ear, but for the ooh, you can see it's like hard to get a full twirl underneath my hair because it's pretty short. But I can get that one piece. Now, when you get back here and it gets shorter, this is when I pull out the clip. Okay, I slightly leave my ends out, if you can see there. And then I pull and leave them clamped in to kind of straighten them, if that makes sense. Now, then I get back here, you guys, my hair is super short and it's actually a couple different lengths because my undercut is grown out. But I love, since I have this clamp on here, I just simply curl those underneath pieces under. And I'm gonna just do the rest of my head real quick. Okay, so I went ahead and curled under like the first 2 layers on the back of my head because it is way too short to use as a wand. Okay, and then I'm gonna see what I don't have curled back here. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and wave that. Okay, now I'm gonna be real. There are some pieces of my head here at the back I cannot hold. Like I was showing you before, you wanna hold your curling iron like a wand downward like this so you can get that pull. There are some ways I cannot twist without burning myself. So you know what? It is okay to use this clamp. That is what it's there for. So, use it as a wand, use it as a curling iron, alternate. Oh my gosh, it's like getting stuck in my own hair. For whatever works for you. There are no right and wrong ways to use this tool. Okay, because when I get to this part, in order to get that lift away from my scalp, I will have to hold with my left hand, which I'm not the best at. And I can barely hold on to it without burning my fingers. So I'm just gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna still pull out. So I'm gonna leave out the ends and I'm just gonna curl that bad boy. Whatever works. Okay. No one's gonna know you used curling iron there and wanded the rest of your head. I promise. And you can add some different ones in there. You can curl the entire piece on some as well. I feel like the most interesting is when there is a difference in texture and you throw in some completely curled pieces and some not completely curled pieces. Okay, here we're gonna try. I can do it on this side, I just can't do it on the back of my head for some reason. I also don't worry too much about the underneath because you don't see all that. Now this is where the bulk of my hair is, and which is why I do it last. This is the part that people see, and this is the part that can look really thick on me if it's not curled properly, it looks super bulky, or it can look super flat. So I'm gonna do small sections at a time here. And I'm going to alternate directions until I get to the front of my face. Okay. I look like a frizzy mess. Don't worry. We'll fix that. Okay, so now I'm pretty much to my front pieces. I always want these to frame my face, but I don't want them to be too curled right in the front of my face. So what I usually do is curl it for a second there, and then make sure those ends are really curled and that it's kind of relaxed down by my eye, so I don't have this big curl right there. And then you can always just go in and curl those end pieces. Okay, now I need to look and see if I missed pieces, or if you have any wonky ends, like that giant piece right there that's not even curled. Okay. I think for the most part my hair is all curled, even though it looks crazy. So now we're going to refine it. My first product I always use is IGK Broken Dreams. Take off my ring here. It is a pretty gritty paste. I love it because it works really well in the ends of your hair for texture, separation, and that pieciness, but it also works really great on the roots and at your scalp for volume. So I get about that much. The important thing is to rub it through your fingers and make sure it's like a liquid before you go to your hair, because otherwise you're gonna get pieces, these white pieces. Okay, first I start on my scalp, and then I start scrunching. My hair usually looks worse before it looks better. Just warning you. It takes a lot of product in my hair to get it to do what I want. Okay. So, kind of smooth it out. Get that volume going. Okay. Next, might have to go back and curl a few more pieces. Next is I use a little bit of Puff Me by Design Me, just at this right here. Okay, if you can see the back of my head, I lack volume right on my crown. That is my problem area. It just falls flat all the time. So I simply just lift that area and squirt a few in there and really work that in. If you've never used this stuff, it's like magic. Okay, so work that into the scalp and it just gives that extra lift I need. Now I don't need it here. My hair's too thick. I don't need it anywhere else. I just like it right there. And a little goes along with it, a long way with that stuff. Okay, guess you're gonna think I'm crazy. Another Kenra product. This is Dry Volume Burst. And this one is another volumizing product. I don't use a whole lot, but I use it right around my face. And you really want to put that on your roots. You guys, it gives a lot of volume, and this volume really lasts. So I just kind of separate it out, spray it, and distribute. And then I'll do it again along the back. I told you guys, I start looking a little cray-cray just for a little bit. Okay. Okay. My favorite, Kenra Platinum Dry Texture Spray. This is the number 6. Okay, and this is what gives me the best texture. In fact, on day 2 hair, I only use this product and maybe a little hairspray to give myself that second day hair look. Okay. And now I can tame. So use your fingers, kind of comb through so you don't get that frizzy look. Sometimes I feel like volume comes with frizz. We don't want that. Now, can you tell how much texture I've added to my hair? My hair went from being totally flat to really texturized. Okay, and so it is pretty tame for the most part. I totally have straight ends, but I still have wave and body to my hair. And this wave will last me like 3 days before I have to wash my hair again. Okay, and I always make it last. Kenra Volume Spray number 25. I can't live without this stuff. I've tried every hairspray. All I do is really, I spray it right here to keep baby hairs down. I get the volume I want, and I spray it. And it gives you touchable hold, which is what I want. So you probably can't see very well, so I will take some photos, but that is my hair routine using a curling iron to give me beach waves, volume with straight ends that last. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, I'm not gonna be able to stop touching my hair. Please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Love y'all. Bye.